this morning, we're very excited to announce the results of additional rock chipping at our Tiger prospect, confirming further that this is a very exciting early stage and emerging VMS system at Tiger and perhaps further across the Mangaroon project. Now, I know this is a very early stage, I know these are just rock chips, but as an explorationist that has gone into a project like Mangaroon, this is what gets us extremely excited. Very similar to the first rock chips we took over Yin that turned into the Yin discovery and then the carbonatites and beyond, and the outcropping nickel sulfides of the Money intrusion. It's these early indications, this underexplored province of outcropping geology where we're out there undertaking the first geochemical surveys, the first airborne surveys. This is what gets us excited. This is why we do it. This is what we want to see. So we defined this anomaly at Tiger in particular. It's one of the strongest anomalies that we saw out there, as we said, strongest anomaly next to the star of Mangaroon itself. And so we defined that anomaly through our first pass soil geochemistry, also lit up in the streams. We get out there and we're trying to figure out what's controlling this anomaly. You go out there, you're taking different sort of rocks, you're looking for mineralization. In our minds, this is the star of Mangaroon lookalike, so we're looking for silicious rocks, quartzites, quartz veins and the like, but we're also collecting all the different types of rocks in that area, looking at different rock types, looking at different alterations, etc. And so it's taken us a couple of trips to get our eyes in. That last announcement, I think, was results from our first or second trip out to Tiger, where we're taking different rocks and we're going, all right, what we think we have here is a bit of copper, a bit of VMS. In our last trip, which we commenced at a few weeks ago, the detail drone-supported mapping led by Crowy has gone out there and we're getting our eye in and have really unlocked understanding of what's controlling that soil anomaly, and what we think Tiger is becoming is this VMS system. And it's quite exciting, getting your eye in an area. When you're looking at these rocks at surface, there's not a lot of color. They're pretty basic looking. They're sort of brown, look like all the other rocks out there, but then when you crack them open, they show the color. So a lot of Gossans elsewhere around the place that we've worked on, you see a bit of color on surface, you pick up the Gossan pretty quick. But out here, the rocks on the surface, there's not a whole lot of outcrop, it's a lot of subcrop. And so you just have these little oxidized rocks sitting at the surface, and it's not until we start cracking them open, start mapping these, start getting our eye in, that we start to trace this over the 150 strike meter horizon, explaining, sitting right within that soil anomaly and really explaining, we believe, that anomaly and what the system is. That was for about 4% copper, that Gossan sample. And then getting the eye in even further, some rocks you crack open and there's not any color inside. It's just a bunch of jarosite, bit of silica, and it turns out we have a lot of zinc oxides in here, a lot of smithsonite, hemorrhite probably. We're doing some petro work, get an idea on that. But there's no green, there's no color, zinc oxides. This one came back 24% zinc. That's pretty spectacular. Gets us very excited. Like we said, it's very early days, very early day exploration. These are just rock chips. However, it is the first stages of exploration, the first stages of unlocking a new style of mineralization in this very underexplored province. It's why we are here. This is what's gotten us very excited. And so that's why we're extremely excited what's coming up for Tiger and for the greater Mangaroon project around the star of Mangaroon itself. So, what upcoming work do we have? The guys around the field right now. Crowy's actually out there ground truthing his interp, reinterpreting that rock. Exploration is an iterative process, so we're feeding all that information back in, doing more mapping, and we're also collecting around 2,500 to 3,000 soil samples across the greater star Mangaroon target area and beyond, and reprocessing a lot of that stream geochemistry, looking at if this is VMS around here, what other areas within our project area might have a similar signature, and going out and ground truthing those areas too. So it's very early stage. These rock chips, they confirm that we've now gotten our eye in. We've got this beautiful subcropping Gossanous horizon, some fantastic grades, copper, zinc, silver, it's got everything there. Very exciting, very early. Stay tuned as we look forward to continuing to advance this project. We would love to have an EM survey with this being a VMS system prior to drilling. We might have it during drilling or immediately afterwards. Either way, help us unlock and define this region and make the next discovery for Dreadnought. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.